Hi, I'm Lusine, the Civil Society Index National Coordinator for Armenia at Counterpart International. As you may already know, we have conducted 5 case studies in the framework of this project, and this one explores the culture of volunteerism in Armenia. Volunteerism is not a new phenomenon for Armenia. The earliest written references to it can be found near the pagan temple of Garni dating back to the 1st century, and it reads, "We worked without pay." The few studies on the topic suggest that informal, unmanaged volunteering, defined as spontaneous and sporadic helping that takes place between people, neighbors, and friends, is the dominant form of volunteering culture in Armenia. People who volunteer informally are presumed to be excellent candidates for volunteering formally through organizations. This case study addresses the issues of formal volunteering in Armenian non-profit sector. Mane, would you please present the main finding of this case study?
This case study suggests that the supply of volunteers in Armenia far exceeds the demand. To test this, we contacted and we randomly selected volunteers from volunteer job portals which are supposed to match potential volunteers with organizations. We asked these potential volunteers if they have ever been contacted regarding volunteer opportunities. My contact information has been on the website for about 5 years. Your call is the first. This was the typical answer I received during all the interviews.
What are the reasons behind this underutilization of volunteer resource in the country?
I will not go too much into detail and will stress only 3 major obstacles. First, there is an overall lack of appreciation of volunteer input. Second, there are many mismanagement practices when recruiting, retaining and recognizing volunteers. And finally, the legislative framework does not define and recognize volunteerism legally.
I think that eliminating this obstacle will add value to and boost development of culture of volunteerism in Armenia. Mane, what were the remedies proposed in the case study?
Lusina, we should first ensure that the value of volunteerism is widely publicized and volunteer opportunities advertised in community, schools, media. Second, Armenian CSI should develop the capacity of and integrate volunteer management into their core strategies. And finally, Armenian legislative environment should ensure that volunteerism is safe and easy.
Thanks, Mane. Please stay with us. A very interesting and exciting case study on the impact of environmental organizations on policy making will wrap up our series next week.